I think disinformation is a tactic that is utilized in general as propaganda for the mind or a demographic of minds to move or think in a certain way, right? And the reason I don't believe in disinformation is because the truth or the access to the truth is there.
Okay.
Now, if you decide to just take that information for what it is and go with it, I call that a fool. On either side, right? Whether it's good information from the initial start, because you don't know if something is disinformation until you do what? Research it.
Well, how many people have the time to do that? And let's say with Russia,
we all have time.
In 2020 and in 2024, Russia and China both engage in propaganda and providing disinformation, I'll call it lies, to the American voters in order to persuade them to vote one way or the other. And so disinformation are sometimes just flat out lies. For example, saying that there were people eating dogs and eating their dogs in a certain city in order to make immigrants look horrible. That was false information by J.D. Vance, false information by Donald Trump. It was to poison American voters against a woman of color whose mother was an immigrant, whose father was an immigrant. And so when you get disinformation, sometimes that will then literally taint and poison the well of information that people then say, oh, it must be true because I read it.